to my channel. It's Erika Ayana, and I'm back today with my acne journey, how I cleared my skin up, horrendous self-confidence, all of that together story. So let's get into it because it might be a lot to unpack. I'm going to start off with my face right now. I have makeup on, I have foundation and stuff, but as of I guess since I went to college, maybe sophomore year, my face has been pretty clear. I don't really have acne breakouts. When I do have breakouts, it's usually because it's like that time of the month, and so I break out like on my cheek a little bit, and sometimes like on my forehead, like right here, like above my eyebrows, and that's usually it. I only usually have like 4 or less bumps on my face at a time. Sometimes there's nothing there. Anytime I complain about my skin, it's probably about like my pores, because my pores are huge because I have oily skin. So that's where my skin is at right now. It has not always been that way. I have never been, well, you know what, let's just go back in time now that you see where I am now. I do foundation videos if you want to see my skin without makeup. I also might like insert pictures throughout the video. I definitely have pictures of before when I did have acne, so you guys could see if I could find some, because I have been deleting pictures of before when I was not looking cute. But anyway, so when I was younger, I had acne like all over my face, but it's like it wasn't cystic acne, and I used to pick the acne, well, not me, my parents and me sometimes. So I would have dark spots, so I feel like that would make it look like there's more stuff on my face than there actually was. And the thing is, when I was younger, when I did have those things on my face, I was never really worried about it. I didn't really care. I didn't really focus on it. And my family was like, oh my god, wash your face with this, wipe your face with this, do this to your face. And I was like, leave me alone. Like, it's fine. I didn't care. And so I feel like I didn't care until a lot of people started to care. Like, I was never like, oh my god, this looks so bad, I really need to care, until now when I look back at the pictures. But during the time, I did not care until people were like, you need to care. So when I feel like, because my skin is clear now and I don't really do anything different, I feel like I was just experiencing like hormonal acne. And I used to also get heat bumps a lot when it was like, because I live in Florida, so when it's like super hot, I'd get heat bumps, and I think sometimes I do now too. And so my family would like be freaking out, and I really feel like there was really nothing I could do about it because it was hormonal and heat bumps. Now that like we look back on it, so to get rid of those things, or what was supposed to get rid of those things, I don't think it really helped because they were hormonal. My dad would have me use like these benzoyl wipes to wipe my face to help me with my dark spots. And I also used to try like these creams that my mom did not want me to use, and so I barely use them anyway because I really didn't care about my face for real. And he would try those, and I really don't feel like they made any difference on my face, to be honest. If you guys use those, you can comment below if you feel like those helped you, but I feel like for me, it did nothing. I'm also Jamaican, so I have aloe trees in my backyard. I've always had aloe around me. Aloe works. Like, my grandfather, he used to be like, everyone put aloe on your face. He put it under his arms. He put it everywhere. If you have a bump, a burn, a scar, anything, aloe is the way to go. Ingrown hairs, I use aloe. So I used aloe. I didn't like to because it would make my face itchy, like when it dries. And also I didn't care, as I've stated before, but aloe does help as much as it can. Like, it's not a miracle plant, but it will help soothe your face. Also, my aunts, and my mom, I guess, everyone was kind of like, you just need to wash your face more, you just need to wash your face more. Because I do have oily skin, and when I was younger, I didn't really think about it that much. I was just like, whatever. And so if you have oily skin and you have acne, I suggest washing your face like 3 times a day, like once in the morning, once at night, and once in the middle, just to like refresh your face and give it like room to breathe and take the oils off of it. And also to use a moisturizer, because now that I'm older, I know that my face gets oily when it's dehydrated. So I moisturize in the morning every single day, and I have not really experienced my skin being oily, like overly oily that much, since I've incorporated a moisturizer. And I feel like that does help with my skin staying clear. Another thing is, sorry, I'm looking at my notes, exfoliators. I have a video on the pros and cons of spin brushes. I did use a spin brush in my earlier years, like the beginning of college, coming out of high school, when I did still have acne a little bit. I do believe that it helped me to use the spin brush, even though a lot of like face people, estheticians, say that spin brushes spread bacteria. I feel like exfoliators are the way to go. If you don't use a spin brush, use like one of the hand things. If you don't want to use that, use like an exfoliation soap with like things in it, but not the apricot scrub thing, because you know everyone says that's bad. So use a different kind of exfoliator or exfoliating mask. I have a ton of Mask Mondays for you guys to look at. I love the pumpkin enzyme exfoliating mask by Peter Thomas Roth that I got at Walmart. I do suggest exfoliating masks. Exfoliators are just the way to go for me. It helps me get the dirt, the oil off of my face, and I would 100% say that that really helps me in my skincare routine to clear my skin up. My hyperpigmentation. After I got rid of all my acne and my breakouts, I still had dark marks on my skin, and so it really made my skin look like there was still stuff on it, and I hated that. And so even when I get breakouts now, if I pick them, I immediately get a dark spot, but now I know how to make them go away. I use bio oil and I use shea butter. I used shea butter all over my body, on my face before I went to bed. I really do think that helps, but bio oil is a savior. I use bio oil on my dark spots on my face. I don't have dark spots on my face anymore unless I get a breakout and I make one, but then I just use bio oil and it goes away. If you stick with it and you're consistent with it, it will help your hyperpigmentation to go away. I used it on my arms because I used to have like dark spots on my arms. I use it everywhere I have dark spots. It really does help. Bio oil, sponsor me, because I ship with bio oil 100%. I will tell anybody to use it. I know it'll work for you because it worked for me. Another thing that I use Salt.xo soap, which is a handmade soap. I think she is from Florida. I think she lives in Orlando now. I'll link her down below, but I use their citrus bar on my face, and it works wonders for my hyperpigmentation and for my breakouts. So that is another thing that I suggest. I suggest if you want to use a soap that's not an exfoliating soap, but, well, it is kind of an exfoliating soap because it has like little oatmeal things in some of the bars. I suggest using that soap. It's very gentle. I'll put her Instagram down below. I'll show you what the soap looks like here. And yeah, I really suggest that soap. So those are all the things that I did to help me on my acne journey. If you guys have any tips for me on what to do with these humongous pores on my face, let me know. I'm going to go to a dermatologist eventually when I have time and money and can find a black one. But other than that, that is what I have for you guys on my acne journey. But thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and please like this video if this helped you, or if you're going to try any of the products that I mentioned, the bio oil, the exfoliating soaps, the shea butter, any of those things. Please like this video, comment down below what you're going to try out, or if you want to put a little testimony to the things that you have tried out, comment that down below. Subscribe. Share this video with your friends who might have some acne breakouts. Don't offend them. Just be like, oh my god, look at this girl. She did this and now look, you know? So thanks guys for watching. Bye.